What's going on, guys? I'm here with Coach Andy McClain, head coach at North Central. Yeah, Coach, first, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for having us and what you're doing here. It's great. We love it.
Yep, and
we love it.
And I want to talk a little bit about your program. So, last year you guys made a run to the semi-state.
We did. It was
Heck
fun.
of a run. Congratulations on
Thank you.
that. Now we're looking 2026 group.
Right.
Okay. I look at this group from my perspective
Okay.
of it. Riken, Thias.
One of the best
Jackson
players in the
Denson.
state. Forgive me to interrupt you. One of the best players in the state in my mind. Not just because he's mine. A kid can play.
Yeah.
Matthias can play.
I tell you what, everybody I talk to about the kid, they're ready to run through a wall for
Yeah.
him. You know,
Yeah.
Tim Burns is a guy
Yeah.
who coaches him in the summer. He's same thing. As soon as
Yeah.
I bring up Riken, he's like, that guy makes plays for me.
Yeah. When your most talented guys are your hardest workers, it's gold. You know, you got something special. So he's definitely one of them. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah, I want to make
and
sure.
Again, that's
Yeah.
where I was heading with it. 'cause,
No, yeah.
I mean, he had a huge year for you guys last year offensively, doing what he does on the base pass, providing what he does defensively. You know, he's a well-rounded player that
Absolutely.
Impacts it all over, just like Jackson Denson.
And Denson too. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
He's a guy that I see, for you being a big-time impact bat for you.
Yeah.
On top of, to me, it looks like your ace. Is that kind of
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Impact guy, baseball guy, coachable, strong. Been strong since day one. He started as a freshman for us at shortstop, and Coach Ducanet's our pitching coach, who does a tremendous job. His son Andrew, and all he's done at Vanderbilt, and he's with the Cardinals organization now. So that's his father. He's our pitch coach. He's done a great job with them. He's like, hey, this guy is really good on the mound too, as much as we love him at shortstop. But yeah, definitely our ace and guy we go to. And again, he's been able to play since he's a freshman. And again, I think in the physical aspect, he's just been strong enough from day one, and that's been a big factor for him too.
No doubt. And that physicality is something that helps those young kids be able to, catch up to that speed of the level of the
Exactly.
varsity game.
Slow the
early.
game down a little bit. Yeah.
No doubt. I want to talk a little bit about a guy, Tristan Wilson. He was, lose that arm. I know he is, he had a heck of a fall over at Lincoln Trail. So I was up to 95.
Happy. So happy for him. Yes.
Really cool. He played a big role for you. Who were the guys that you're looking for in your pitching staff to kind of help fill the shoes of him?
Right, and on Tristan, we're so happy for him to be healthy, and he was so gutty last year. He could have, forgive me, he could have said, I said this in the semi-state when he had to come out. He could have said, hey, I just want to get this better and rest and get ready for college. But he gutted through a senior year and gave us huge innings, and it was a tremendous player for us. And his brother behind the plate, twin brother Tanner, is also a player we're going to miss, and hopefully we got a guy to take his place behind the plate. On the mound, thank you. Denson, of course, as you said, we've got a senior named Charlie Barker, who we had a Charlie Baker a couple years ago who had a tremendous senior year. He made every team that was eligible to make. He made every team made it. Charlie Barker, ton of movement on his ball. Again, Coach Ducanet has done a great job with him. He can also swing the bat a little bit. We're going to need that from him. He got some experience as a sophomore and as a junior. We're looking for him to step up, no question. We've got another senior infielder, Christian Kropa, who's going to get a ton of work on the mound. He's just an athlete and a gamer. I've got a young junior who was hurt a little bit last year, getting him healthy. Tyler Janes. He's been with the Bulls, lefty, and done a nice job. I know you know him. Looking for him to get healthy and use him on the mound. So, we had a tremendous player, Micah Rienza-Kirchhoff, who's there at Kent State, and tremendous player, and just. We had him, and then we lost him. He graduated, of course, and then we kind of thought, okay, let's try to. We don't have to have one player take all the work, and have all the responsibility. So we kind of took the approach. Obviously we've got Riken, but hey, let's everybody contribute, everybody do their part. Maybe not rely on one or two guys. Make it a team concept. One-on-one baseball. May sound obvious to most, but kids really bought into that. So to deal with our pitching staff, maybe not one guy takes Tristan's place. Jackson will help, but doing it with several guys that play other positions. That's high school baseball and high school pitching.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you talk about Tyler Janes, a guy I like,
yeah.
right?
Yes,
and,
thank you.
I think he's a guy that, correct me if I'm wrong, has a chance to impact you on both sides.
No question.
Who are some of those other guys? I think of Flessner. I think I'm losing some other
No, we lost.
25s.
No,
and
no.
you guys other guys
No,
that
you've done your
you
homework. I
can
love it.
come back in and who do you expect to take a step up?
Abel's gone, and he's at a Dominican university, and we'll miss him. Just a solid kid. But Tyler, yes, can run, can play the outfield. Started for us in the outfield last year. Looking for him to be big on the mound. Talking about replacing Tanner Wilson, we're going to need Jimmy Hiddle behind the plate. He was a football free safety who did a great job. Did a great job on our JV team last year. Hands, can hit. Looking for him. You got to have a great guy behind the plate.
No doubt.
And looking for him to help us with that. We got a kid, Cole Kreinhagen, a real athletic family. His father was the head coach at North Central for a while in football. Tremendous athlete. Kevin himself his mom was a tremendous high school basketball coach. Kendall brought us to the state championship. Athletic family. His sister's a great athlete. He played for us as a sophomore. Had a lot of big hits. Looking for him to contribute on and hopefully on the mound and get healthy. We got a really nice sophomore class that we like. So we're kind of just trying to build freshmen through seniors and do it with a group of guys and not just rely on a couple.
Well, yeah, and that's something you keep bringing up. That dog pack mentality, that team mentality.
Yeah.
I saw it firsthand last year when I saw you guys. You guys walked off Guerin Catholic.
Right.
It was a game that I was at. A lot of fun from the end of. They threw Tate Troxel at you.
Yes.
And so I look at kind of your playoff run, and that was a game to me that kind of set you guys up for that because you go out and you beat a good arm.
Yeah.
On top of. I look at what happens in the end of that game.
Right.
Riken has a big swing.
Right.
And then you guys end up having like a flare sack fly to walk that game off.
Right.
And it's, that's exactly what you're talking about of guys just passing the baton.
Exactly.
And it's, it's come to fruition with that playoff run you guys made last year. And I think it also speaks to kind of the program and the culture that you're building around those guys. I know if I come to North Central, I'm going to see a bunch of guys that are tough.
Yeah.
And they're going to play the game the right way, and they're going to play with their hair on fire, and that's why I love watching the team. So
yes, sir. End of interview. Have a nice day. That sums it up. We appreciate it. Yeah,
Andy,
glad that's what you see.
Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Best of luck this spring.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.